Good evening, fellow degenerates. Mickey D here for Cold Beer Sports on Saturday evening, New Year's Day 2022, in my lucky garments, as I might call them. A bit improved today. I actually just looked on YouTube a few minutes ago. I hadn't been on YouTube since Tuesday, and I've seen all the very nice comments. Thank you very much. I always try to get back and reply to them, but I didn't, and I just put a thumbs up after everyone. Appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much. Someone pointed out that I should take an antigen test. I did yesterday evening, and before the fourth drop was in, she was lit up. Yeah, positive. Yeah, so it's that COVID that I have. So hopefully the worst is over, because I have a few underlying problems, and I was afraid in getting it that I might be hospitalised or something, but it might be the milder form I got. So if I'm over the worst, I'm not too bad. I'm happy enough, happy out. We'll get there. Yeah, 1st of January, another lucky day in the juvenile hurl in Musselburgh. And I counted them twice actually. I'll tell you the truth, I put on a bet last night, I put on 50 each way at 7-2. As I said, I can't, Inca Prince couldn't be any worse than second. So I checked in hours later, and I couldn't understand, it was drifted out to 9-2. So it was giving me cash back of 90 euros, which I took because the 25 each or 50 each way at was paying back 380. So then I put 45 on each way, and I got back 343. So I counted them that way. I took 25 extra quid off them, and I put another 50 each way, and at 9-2. So what a little rooster of a horse. Out in front, lovely, neat way jumping, good engine. I just had to stay up really, I thought, after half mile. I knew they weren't going to catch it. So great start to the year. I hope that's the reason I got up yesterday evening, because I didn't want to go 3 days in a row without giving a tip that was going to be a winner. It would have killed me if I didn't do that video yesterday evening, if that horse won and I didn't pass it on to the degenerates. Tony Martin's horse, nicely gambled on, probably 2-6. Keep him closer up to the pace would be his ideal scenario. Tony had a good winner, and prior to that I had looked at that as well, but anyway, that was this morning. I had a few pound on it, but I didn't tip it up. And then Vienna Court, what a little mare, and most improved mare. The change of tactics, the last suited down to the ground. They did the same thing again today, and you could see halfway through the race that she was travelling like a dream, and she won very well. Great stuff. So the other one, the last selection probably was more in, that was in the tracker. Those Mullins long shot, or the ones that on off, run off a long layoff, the other win by a landslide or the bomb out. So this was one of the good ones today. Like, third lifetime was very impressive. We probably would have finished second if it had been able to run its race, but it was chasing the winner all the way, But anyway, very good day, very happy. Made a few pounds, that's what it's all about, and they're not getting it back to handy either, I'll tell you. I have 2 horses for tomorrow. One is in the Sussex National in Plumton. It's that. What time is it at? I'm a bit over the, I don't know, it's 2:20 or something. Eclair De Guye. This particular race was won by an 8-year-old 3 out of the last 5 years, and the other 2 years in the last 5, it was won by a 7-year-old. And they were all carried between around 11 stone 2, 11 stone 5. So the first 5 horses in the on the playing field is 9 and above. So we come to Eclair De Guye, is an 8-year-old carrying 11 stone 2, Lucy Wadham, Bryony Frost. The 22nd of December 2020, it beat Pemberley, and Pemberley is the favourite in this. And it was given at £7 and it won by 9 lengths. It's on soft ground over 3 mile. So we could say we have the measure of that. And then it was 2nd in February to Eclair Surf. that good little horse of Emma Lavelle's. And that was on in Sandown on heavy ground. So it'll go on heavy. We have that covered. Then the 4th of December, just gone, it was third to Highland Hunter in Sandown, and Daesh Abba was second to Naas. And they're two classy enough animals. So it's 13-2, and with 365, and they're going a quarter the odds, 5 places. So a pint each way, I think, might be worth an investment in that. 3.5 mile holds no fears, the ground hold no fears. Good trainer going all right, and it's an 8-year-old, so it's ticking a lot of the boxes. So that's I can't remember the time of the race. It's the Sussex National in Plumton, and the other race then it could be heart over head, but that can work out too. What do you want? The Lawlers, the group race, the hurl race in Naas. It's owned by a Roscommon man, Sean Mulrine and Bernadine, and they're living in Ballymore Eustace. Ballymore Properties is business, as a great sponsor of Roscommon football and a lot of other things in Roscommon. So I'd have a personal interest in a lot of his horses. So and they've done me good turns down through the years. Sean is a great man. So this, when it won its bumper first time out, it actually beat Ginto into second place. Then it didn't run that great its next time out in the Dublin Racing Festival, so they put it away and they brought it back there hurling recently. Now it was you could say that it wasn't a great field that it beat, but it was the way it done it. It was learning all the way, and it didn't look likely to win after the last, but it's picked up. And I think the long stretch tomorrow will suit. The Gordon Elliott has 2 in it all right. Hall of Games, it won all right the last year, it looked good, but if you look at it, there was a 125 rated horse in second and 118 rated horse in third, so like what did he beat either, like, you know. So we had, you know, at the 7 in the race, 365 are given a 4-1 on Whatdewant, and I think a pint each way, you know, that hoping it, and it won't be out of the first 2, I'd imagine. If it does win, it should beat one of the Elias horses, might only beat it, like, you know. So playing safe tomorrow. As I said, they're not getting it back too handy in the new year, and I hope everyone had a few pound on today, particularly on the one that I really fancied was Inca Prince. So best of luck, and I'm on the mend. Thanks very much for all your nice messages, and I'll watch in maybe later on tonight and answer anyone back. And thanks very much. Happy New Year to everybody. Vicky D, Cold Beer Sports, over and out. Bash those bookies.